Hi guys, this is Jerne from Wire360. I want to talk a bit about transitions because that's one of the major features of our system. You're able to go from one scene to another, and it's something like teleporting for the viewer. There's three different ways of how a user can transition between different scenes. The first one is user trigger transitions, where a user basically activates a hotspot and then they are able to go from one scene to another. Another one is automatic transitions. This can be applied to 360 videos. So when one video scene ends, it basically automatically transitions to another scene. And the third option is basically to create outside transitions, so where the viewer can go to a URL that basically opens in a new tab. Let's look at user triggered transitions first. So you basically double click somewhere on the canvas and you select create a transition. And I'll choose the icon hotspot. I'll put here next, name it user trigger. I'll transition to one other 360 image or video if I have one, and I can set icon settings, but I'm not going to do this right now. I'll just apply it, and now the user will actually see this, and if they trigger this, if they interact with it, they'll go to the scene that this hotspot is connected with. The second transition option is automatic transition. So let's say again double click somewhere and then you choose here auto transition or automatic transition. You select it. You can name it. Let's say auto transition. Add a description if you want, but you don't have to, and make a transition to, let's say, this one. So this transition will not be seen by the user, but it will work automatically. So when the 360 video basically ends, it will automatically transition to the scene that it is connected to. The third transition option is to use a transition that will guide the viewer somewhere outside of the story to a URL. Basically, you do again a double click and you select here create transition to URL. Let's go again with icon. Next, name it URL transition. Now just select a web address. I'll just do google.com, whatever. And that's it. We have a user trigger transition, we have an automatic transition, and we have a URL transition. This is what the user actually sees. The automatic transition is invisible, but it works automatically. The user can either choose to do the user transition, where he goes from this scene to another, or he can do a URL transition, where he basically goes outside of the story to a website that it is connected with. I hope that explains a bit about how transition works, and thank you for watching.